Hello everybody and welcome back to the Dream Drop bonuses of the Knight's Journey of Dreams playthrough, although I suppose this does make it sort of more of a walkthrough now, although while these are certainly still part of that original playthrough, I am going to have them as a separate little playlist just for the sake of making it clear that these videos have been done far later than that original playthrough was done. I mean, it's 4 years since I did that thing, and I mean, for starters, that's bonkers. It feels insane that I have been on this channel for 7 years and regularly uploading YouTube content for that amount of time. It just blows my mind every single time that I think about it. But yeah, so they are part of that original playthrough, which now becomes a walkthrough, but they will also remain slightly separate, just to make clear how much things have changed. I mean, obviously, it's not quite as bad as certain other YouTube Let's Players are with bonus videos. I mean, because to be fair, I never promised to do these. I just said that one day I might do, and that day has obviously finally come. But I mean, I think about YouTube Let's Players that have said they're going to do extras and then just never follow through. Good example is Sugar Conroy with the other 2 Demon Gate trials in Okami. Still waiting on them, Sugar! But to be fair on the guy, he's been very, very busy with doing a whole bunch of other YouTube Let's Plays. I mean, come on. He 100%ed Xenoblade Chronicles. I think we can forgive him for one little failure in terms of not getting those Demon Gate trials done. But that Dream Drop is a sneaky little sod, because the way that this level wants you to go is it wants you to cut through all of the holes between the poles. But to get that Dream Drop, you actually need to make use of the poles. It's just like, cheeky sods. And then we've actually got a rather mean Dream Drop coming up as well. I have to say, I'm okay with Delight City. It's quite fun, love the music, love the visual style, a bit of neon's always good. But it's so easy to get lost in this 2D section. And it's so easy to do what I am about to do. Because the Dream Drop is actually, you can just see the little nook where it is in the middle of the map. And when I didn't get it, I was just like, oh, for crying out loud! What are you doing to me, game? Just wanted the damn Dream Drop. And obviously I wasn't able to get the Goodle until after going to the capture, because otherwise I'd finished the level and I don't want to do that. But after too much faffing about, I thought, right, let's go do this properly. So you do that, you fly back around, go through this gap which appeared, go all the way down, and there is the Dream Drop. See, not difficult at all. But just trying to think of the way that area is laid out, it's just a little bit easier said than done, really. And I suppose whilst we go into the other... Well, first of all go into the boss, which is going to be over pretty quickly. Obviously this is the point where you would see enemy extermination, but you're not going to, because obviously I collected the Dream Drop in that particular mission. If you want a guide as to where it is, it's behind the purple warp point / lift. It's up high around the disco ball thing on a building. But obviously just watch that bit of that video. The original, probably the second part of Delight City, I would have thought. Because thinking back to the way I structured that playthrough, it was entirely based on getting the chase mission done in the first part, because there was always a lot of cutscenes revolving around that, and then pretty much all of the bonuses took place in the second video. So you got through all of the other missions and then the boss, because they balanced each other out. May not quite be right, but oh well. Also, I'm absolutely loving that link total. It's just like, oh yeah. Pretty much in the course of doing these bonuses, I was just like, let's see if I can actually beat some of my old records, eh? I mean, why the hell not? I like playing this game, it's fun, so why not see if 4 years truly can make a difference where it matters. Because obviously it's going to be a little bit of a mess when it comes to certain missions, because they require you to be playing a level again and again and again to truly grasp exactly what is going on. Whereas things like the lake missions and all of that just require a little bit of immediate skill. And here's good old Neon City Guide. I always love the music for this level, but I'll always find it slightly frustrating. It's a little bit more fun when you're just blitzing through it. Especially when you know kind of, okay, so that's the bit that I need to get to, because that's where the thing is, and we are all good. It does, however, mean that you can do some slightly stupid things, because... Funny story, I was recording this particular mission to get the dream drops, and there's one which is right at the end of the level, which requires a little bit of playing around with where bridges are and stuff. And I just so happened to destroy a bridge whilst Helen was on it. And obviously she just plummeted, and that was a night over for me. Which I just found quite hilarious. A bit frustrating, because obviously it's not the shortest of levels. But it was still just like, oh, for Pete's sake. Bloody typical. But what's slightly annoying is that these dream drops aren't located until quite far into the level. I mean, our first one is here, nearly 3.5 minutes into the mission. And also this bit still just gives me nightmares, because you've got to be so precise in the way you're moving with the damn things. Also, I think I nearly had a heart attack there, because it was like, do not fall! Because I'd already had to redo the level once because of, you know, that stupid death. I was just like, I don't want to have to do it again! But either way, we are pretty close to finishing the level off and getting that final dream drop. Which means we just have Bellbridge left for Will. Which is insane, like, what took me 17 videos is now taking me 4. Shows you how much times have changed, eh? But something that I don't know whether I pointed out during the actual main playthrough is that when you are playing as Will and Helen, you can throw the blue chips at NiGHTS, and that will heal them up and make them happy. I can't remember quite whether doing that means that you can get... oh gosh, what is it? I can't remember whether that gets them into my dream or not, but it's a little thing that you can do, and it is quite adorable. Now, it was that yellow bridge there that I accidentally killed Helen on, because she decided to follow me. And it was just like, no, Helen, I'm trying to get that dream drop over there. Hit the red thing, and then she died. But, oh well, it's all over and done with now. We're at the end of the level. And there are a lot of poor passed out NiGHTSians. And seeing as you know, we're not going for a high rank here, we're going to try and heal them up. Because I can't bear seeing all of these poor little NiGHTSians all hurt. It's sad, it's just not right. Well, I think we're going to have a little bit of a thing here where this greedy little blighter is just getting in the way. It's just like, no! I want to rescue the guy with the red. Stop getting in my way. And then it was like, right. It's like, bloody NiGHTSians, stop it! I'm trying to rescue your friend here, you little blighters. And there we go, he's alright now, so I think we can safely finish off the level.
Dad, I understand now. I've been so concerned.
And now it's time to finish off Will's stuff
Look at myself.
with Bellbridge, which
From now on,
I still absolutely
know
adore.
that I can do this on my own. My dreams, friends that I can trust. Now they're relying on me, and I have to help them.
I mean, just this song. And as much as I really like Twin Seeds in Nights into Dreams, because it's the only level in that game which feels like it lets you truly enjoy the gameplay of Nights. I will always be absolutely head over heels in love with Bellbridge. Because I mean, I think I said this at the time, but it's just got such a celebratory feel that I'm just always in love with it. Just the music, the visuals, all the confetti and the balloons, and just it's all so wonderful. And I could not think of a better level to finish Journey of Dreams with. Also, Dream Drop, just there, sneaky little blighter. And the third Dream Drop of Will's Bellbridge actually isn't too far away from the second one. Or is it the first one? I don't know, I'm not really counting these things properly. But it's there just on top of this domed roof. Quite an easy one to get, and then the final one is located in the third chase. Basically, we've got to go save Helen first, you know? And this music is still glorious even when it's sped up to ridiculous speeds. It's like, Helen, just get on with it, duck. Need to get this final dream drop, okay? And the final dream drop is located through one of the doors. I believe that it's the third door. Not 100% sure on that statement, but if you just make sure that you are flying close to the ground when you go through all of these rooms, you should easily pick it up. And actually, if you look, you can see it right there. So that is all of the dream drops in Will's story done and dusted. So we're just going to finish off this part with a wonderful climb to the top of the tower and just a slight replay of the final boss of the game, just to give this a nice bit of closure. Also, we will visit My Dream, because I think we should have enough Nightopians to actually collect the dream drop that we want to collect in there. And then it's just a case of beating all of or getting all of Helen's dream drops. And then we will be done and dusted entirely with Journey of Dreams. And everything will be finally complete. It's like that wasn't my best run of Bellbridge, but I got the dream drops, so it is all good. And I mean, it still comes out in an A rank, so really do not care. Now, obviously, the game would normally send you straight into Riala, and it did, but I just thought, well, there's no real point in showing off the Riala fight, because I mean, really, we've seen it many times before. It's the same thing as Wiseman, really, but I just thought, well, Wiseman's the final boss, so it makes sense to just revisit him slightly. Also, you know, to see if I've mastered defeating Wiseman from, you know, obviously dealing with him in Dreams. Because, I mean, essentially, he plays exactly the same. He has very similar obstacles. Obviously, just here they all deal with utilising your personas. Which is something that I really do quite like, because it means that you are making use of everything that you've learned over the course of the game. It does just mean that you don't spend a whole lot of time looking at knights, really. Also, I didn't make the best use of rockets in this section, but oh well! Guess I have a little bit to remember about Journey of Dreams, because clearly I have lost a little bit of the skillage that I had mastered over the course of that original playthrough. But even then, that was still enough to get the 2.0, which, I mean, I disagree with. That was not a very good run of Wiseman. But more than enough to get an A rank, and I'm very happy to end Will's story off on that. And it was a new record, so that was even better than what I did when I recorded the game the last time. Jesus wept. Whew. But with that done, let us head on in to My Dream. Although first, look at the fountain. We've got a number, 33. Well, to be a little less obtuse about that, 33 is the number of dream drops that we have left to collect until whatever you unlock gets unlocked. But here we go, a quick hop back into My Dream. Which is going to be fun and lovely because, I mean, it's been ages and we've picked up a lot of new Nightopian companions. I mean, just look at that! Also, I don't know when that pot turned up. I think it must have been here since the last time. But I will accept that it is there because it's going to be very helpful to us. There's one dream drop, which I don't know why I didn't pick up. I feel like a bit of a div for not picking it up. But, oh well. And then seeing as this pot is here, and it is a solid surface, or wait a minute, no we're not, because I think the level is just raised ever so slightly, we are actually able to, yeah, get that dream drop, and that was a lot easier than I was expecting. Now I don't know whether I did show much off in relation to my dream, but obviously you can pick up Nightopians, you can give them blue chips to feed them, they can make eggs, and it's all really cute and all that jazz, and you can hatch them. They're quite like chows, really, in that you can put them down and they'll hatch, or you can throw them and I think they'll hatch, and they've all got different personalities, and it's all really, really cute. And also, if you, I think, paraloop a Nightopian and a Nightmare at the same time, then you can get that whole thing where they are connected. And the Nightopian takes on character traits of the enemy, so like the wings and the feet, which is really cute. So technically he'd be a Mepian. And look, he's got little sparkler. Oh, it's so cute! Completely pointless, but I don't even care. It's not quite as well done as, say, the Chow in Sonic Adventure 2. I mean, that Chow Garden is amazing, and I think always will be. I wish the Chows would return, but this is a nice little aside, and it always has been. But anyway, that is it for Will. It's time to move on to Helen's Dream Drops. Let's go!